Hi there, this is Kim from Mark from Write, Learn and Earn, and welcome to Momentum Monday. So, this week we are continuing with our series on author websites, why you need to have them, what they can do for you, and what kind of strategies you can use to start gaining more readers. So, we have discussed the reader magnets beforehand. We have discussed your avatar, what you want your website to look like based on the avatar. And today we're going to be discussing blogs. So, a blog is an incredibly important tool for an author because you need to motivate to new readers why they should buy your book. You need to connect with them and show a little bit about your personality. And very importantly, you need to use the blog to be found on Google. So, how do you get that right? Well, one of the things that you can do is you can go onto Amazon and you can start looking for keywords. So, you do a little bit of keyword research. What are people looking for when they go onto Amazon? The other thing that you can do is you can go onto Google and you can do a little bit of research on what's trending at the moment, what people are typing in for Google. You can even look on YouTube if you wanted to find out more about books, particularly in your genre. And then you can write articles about that. You write your blog about some of the things that people are looking for. So, in order to get noticed by the Amazon algorithms, you need to have content that people are looking for. So, when you write in an article and you put it into your blog and it's got the keywords, people will come into your website and you can then point them to Amazon. So if they like what they're reading over there, you can point them to Amazon. So we've used this technique for a couple of our authors, and at the moment I'm busy doing some research for an author on a keyword report, finding out what are people looking for. So he writes a lot of books about war, military. They are novels, but a lot of the novels are based on things that actually happened factually in wars. So that means that because it's very topical, because it's written about things that actually have happened, there are clues in the news on what we can put in articles. And then you draw people into the website and you point them to the book. So that's a really helpful strategy. I use it for my books, which are medieval fantasy. I do a little bit of research for what people are looking at. So when I write a article, yes, I'm writing about what has happened in my week, but I'm using keywords that people are looking for. So, somewhere people might say, do dragons really exist? So, I will write a question in the newsletter and in my blog, and I will say, do you think that dragons really existed? That's something that someone really asked, that has asked me this week, and then I will write something about whatever's happened during that week and how what my thoughts on dragons are, all that kind of thing. And then another question that I found in a forum was, do you believe that Christian writers should write fantasy? So people are actually discussing those kinds of topics. So I would then put that into my newsletter, which I'll then put into my blog, and then that will help people to find me and to see what my standpoint is and look at the style of writing that I have. So definitely your blog is very, very powerful to help you to get noticed by readers, but you've got to have a strategy in place. Now, some authors will say to me, that's so much hard work. You told me last month I had to do a newsletter. Now you're telling me this month I have to do a blog. Are you kidding? What you can do is you can recycle. I definitely recycle. I simply don't have the time to write a blog and to write a newsletter. So what I do is I produce the content for my newsletter and I take that content and I then put it into my blog. Now, obviously, there's some things that are in the newsletter that are not available in the blog, or they are putting different kinds of locations on the website. So the newsletter is a nice assimilation for what's happening at that time for my readers. So when they subscribe to me, I put in a little snippet of what I'm writing and that kind of thing. But a lot of the content I can recycle, and that just helps you in terms of your time management, because I am very aware that there are a lot of authors out there that writing is their side gig. They want to make it their full-time gig, but for now they need to manage their time. And so that's why I really recommend using the recycling option when it comes to producing your blog. So I hope that that has been very helpful to you. We will be continuing with the series, and I will be continuing with a new series from next month, and we're going to be focusing a little bit on search engine optimization, which also links to your website. So I hope that was helpful for you. Please put in the comments, do you have a blog? What do you write about? What genre are you in? Are there any things that you are struggling with in your author career that you would like me to cover in future editions of Momentum Monday? Thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous day. Bye now.